Kia vehicles equipped with the push-button start system provide a high-tech and convenient feature that allows you to start or stop the engine by simply touching a button. It eliminates the need for a traditional key and works in conjunction with another cool feature, the smart key. In a moment, we're going to show you how to select the accessory and on modes with the engine start-stop button, start and stop the engine using the engine start-stop button, and lock and unlock the doors using the smart key. Okay, let's start with the engine start-stop button. There are two types, but they both work the same way. Kia models with this type of engine start-stop button have a ring around the edge where the modes are backlit. For instance, right now you can see it is in off mode. In other models, when in the off position, the engine start-stop button will not be illuminated until you press it. If you press the button while it is in the off position and you are not depressing the brake pedal, the light on the button will turn orange. Or on other models, you'll see the letters ACC in orange in the ring. This is accessory mode. Most electrical accessories are now operational, like if you want to listen to the radio without starting the vehicle. It also unlocks the steering wheel. Press the button again without the brake pedal depressed to check all the warning lights before starting the engine. This is the on mode, and the light on the button will turn green. Or you'll see the word on in green in the ring on other models. Try not to keep the vehicle in accessory or on mode too long, as it will drain the vehicle's battery. Starting the engine couldn't be easier. Just make sure the shifter is in park position. Depress the brake pedal and press the engine start-stop button. The engine starts. It's that simple. If the smart key is out of range when you try to start the vehicle, the key out light will be displayed in instrument cluster. Except in an emergency, you should never press the engine start-stop button while your Kia is in motion. If an emergency situation occurs, you can turn the engine off and to accessory mode by pressing the engine start-stop button for more than 2 seconds, or pressing it 3 times successively within 3 seconds. Remember that if the engine stops while the vehicle is in motion, it would result in loss of directional control and braking function, which could cause an accident. If you do stop the engine during an emergency situation and your Kia is still moving, you can restart the engine without depressing the brake pedal by pressing the engine start-stop button with the shift lever in neutral. Turning off the engine is just as easy. As with all vehicles with traditional keys, just make sure the vehicle is stopped and the shifter is in the park position. Press the engine start-stop button once to turn off the engine. Let's talk about using the smart key. It uses traditional keyless entry functionality and takes it a step further, allowing you even easier operation. Using either the buttons on the key fob or the button on the front door handles, locking the vehicle prompts a single beep and a single flash of the lights, while unlocking the vehicle prompts 2 beeps and 2 flashes of the lights. This way you can see and hear that you've locked or unlocked your Kia. If the unlock button is pressed twice within 4 seconds, all the vehicle doors and tailgate will unlock. Now here's how the smart key takes traditional keyless entry to the next level. Let's say all the doors on your Kia vehicle are locked. Your hands are full and you have your smart key in your pocket or purse. Once you're within 28 to 40 inches of the front door handles, all you need to do is press the integrated button on the door handle and open the door. It's that easy. That's because the system recognizes the smart key is within the proximity and unlocks the driver's door for you. You can lock all the doors just as easily. If one or more doors are unlocked, just press the button on the door handle and all the doors will lock. Just remember that the vehicle needs to be in park. The same is true on Kia vehicles with the tailgate or trunk. When the vehicle is locked and you approach within 28 to 40 inches with the smart key in your possession, the tailgate or trunk will unlock and you only have to press the integrated button beneath the handle to open the tailgate or trunk. This is great when your hands are full of groceries, for instance, and the smart key is in your jacket or purse. The lights flash to indicate the tailgate or trunk is unlocked. For the tailgate or trunk, there isn't a beep. However, if you don't open the tailgate or trunk within 30 seconds, it will automatically lock again. There are several conditions in which the system will not let you lock the door by pressing the button on the front door handle. They are if the smart key is still in the vehicle, any door except the tailgate or trunk is ajar, The push button start is in ACC or on mode. A 3-second prolonged beep will sound to alert you that the alarm has not been set and there is a door open. Plus, once you're inside the vehicle, the system recognizes that the smart key is within proximity, so you can start and stop the vehicle as well as operate electronics, like listening to your favorite music on a flash drive. The engine start-stop button will illuminate as well, for your convenience. The light will go off 30 seconds after the door is closed or when the theft alarm system is activated. Remember, in order for the system to function properly, you will need to have the smart key in close proximity, for instance, in your pocket or purse. In the event that the smart key battery is weak or loses power, you can still get into your vehicle and start the engine. Simply press the small button on the smart key, and the mechanical or breakout key from the fob can be easily removed. Use the mechanical key to unlock the door. And then, to start the engine, simply return the mechanical key into the smart key fob and insert the smart key into the smart key holder. There's a personal identification chip inside the smart key that will be powered in the holder long enough to authenticate the key and allow for normal vehicle operation. Just don't forget to replace the smart key battery as soon as possible. Or, on some models, you actually start the engine by pressing the engine start-stop button with the smart key itself. If the stop lamp fuse is blown and it is not possible to replace it at the time, you can start the engine by pressing the smart key on the engine start-stop button for 10 seconds while in ACC mode. The smart key and engine start-stop button work together to provide convenience and upscale technology designed for you to make your life easier and allow you to get the most out of your Kia. To help you get better acquainted with these and other features, always check your owner's manual for complete operating information and safety warnings.